What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and we are going to make another episode for Pro XP Adventures. I apologize that I haven't been making videos. Life has been hectic, just getting in the way, and I've been faunching at the bit to make another video, and so we're going to do that today. I'm going to do a little update and show you guys a little bit of a modification that I did to my razor since my last video. And then I'll update you on some rides coming up. But the update is that there's a new modification in the bed. I built a pack out system to put in the bed for an upcoming trip that we're taking. And I will tell you guys about that here in a little bit. But I looked at ordering some of the pack out plates for the bed of the razor, and they're like, I don't know, 160 bucks on up. And I was like, you know what? There's got to be a cheaper way to do it, and also make it set better in the bed. I wasn't a huge fan of the way that they set the plates and how they mounted into the bed. Didn't look super secure to me, and I was like, I'm not doing that. So what I did was I ran down to the local hardware store and purchased some of these. They are the pack out trays for like your trailers or in your garage so that you can lock your pack outs down. So I'm going to turn the camera around here real quick and show you guys what I did. Here is the pack out. So what I had to do, zoom you out a little bit. What I had to do was the pack out would not fit correctly on its own. So I took the oscillating tool and I cut the corner off here and the corner off on this side. And then the metal bars, I pulled them out, flipped them around backwards so that the retaining rings on them, because those bars push into what would be right here generally. And so I flipped them around so that they wouldn't fall out, because I want to be able to strap stuff to that if I need to. I took that and cut them off. And then I had to trim the rear corners of those. That way, your pack out, I got the big cooler. That way the pack out will clear right here on the sides. Because it's kind of at an angle. There's a spot right here and a spot right here that the cooler hits if you don't trim the corners off. So I just trimmed the corners off. I mounted with stainless steel bolts. I had to do a little bit of trimming underneath the bed, and works perfect. And so after I mounted that, I was like, you know what? I bet I can fit another one in here. So I ordered this little single one here, and it fits perfectly sideways in there. I just had to notch this out right here so that the cooler, when it sets down, it has clearance for the legs, and then it'll lock right in place. So I bolted those down. Just make sure if you do this that you watch out for the aluminum crossbars that run underneath your bed, because if you don't position your bolts right, the nuts are going to hit that and your bed's not going to set flat in the razor. So I'm going to grab the cooler. I'll throw it up here, show you guys what it looks like, and then show you how the other box mounts in there as well. Be right back. All right, so just so you know what I'm talking about, these are what was hitting that I had to trim off. So I trimmed that out right here so that those would fit in. That sets down, locks right in. The clearance issue I was having is right down inside here with this. It wouldn't, if you don't trim the back corners of your pack out off, or the pack out plate, it hits. So trim that off, fits perfect. Freaking love it. The cooler holds ice phenomenally, keeps everything cold. And then I was like, you know what? Additional storage would be kind of nice. So that's where this one comes into play. Turned it sideways, locks in perfect, nice and solid. I don't have anything in it yet, so it rattles around a little bit, but look at that, guys. That way you can just reach your hand down in here, you can unlock it, pull it out. I've had people be like, well, you can't get your cooler open when you have stuff in front of it. Well, you know, it is what it is. If you don't like it, spacer it up or do something different, but works perfect for what I needed it for and what I use it for. And I'm excited about it. Like, it's going to do everything that I needed to do, and it's going to do it well. So I'm probably going to get one more box. Cade has been getting his ready. He's got the pack out system. The Talon has a little bit more room. He's got the little half cooler, and then he's got the full box in the back. So I'm probably going to get one of these, and then I can lock it in on top of here. I don't know if I'm going to get that big of one, or he's got this one down here that's like a half box and locks in just like that. I don't really like that too much because it kind of hinders your ability to see. That SMB with the rear view doesn't really help, but my rear view camera quit also. So I'm going to have to fix that as well. But I mean, options are endless with these pack outs. You can do all kinds of stuff. I've thought about, you know, while we're up in the mountains, we like to go trout fishing. Thought about putting some trout fishing supplies up in here, recovery stuff, and, you know, fixing tires and such like that. And these, I don't know how I'm going to set it up yet. I'll probably do a video once I figure that out. But we are less than 2 months away from going to Colorado, and we are excited. But we have less than 2 months. I need to service the RZR. I'm going to change all the differential fluids, the transmission fluid, the engine oil. Probably going to pull all the hubs off, grease all of the bearings, get it ready to go to the mountains, because it is 10 days of some pretty good rides. Depending on what trails we decide to take. I mean, they have some class 7s and class 8s out there. I don't know. We've got some new people going with us, so I don't know how advanced we're going to go, but either way, it's just gorgeous out there. And being in the middle of God's creation like that, you just can't beat it. Like the solitude and the peace that's out there is just nuts. But we are trying to get the rigs ready to go. Cade's getting his Talon ready, doing a bunch of add-ons on it. The Polaris is getting some add-ons, nothing too drastic. Just doing some like rear view mirrors and stuff like that. But we are getting close. We're going to get real close. But I don't think there's anything else to update you on. Oh, there is. Kyson, he's been in a couple of my videos, has joined the side-by-side gang, and now has a RZR 800. He picked that thing up for a steal of a deal. Needed the engine overhauled, and it actually came with the kit to overhaul it. And so he got it. We tore it down, put new cam, lifters, new jug, pistons, all that in it. And I probably should have videoed it, but I didn't. But he's loving it, and that's what matters, you know, just enjoying being out riding. And so it's kind of cool for him to have a side-by-side. Cade's got his Talon. I'm in the Polaris. And, yeah. So families side-by-sides are growing in numbers. But we've got a lot of projects going on right now. Mom's vehicle's getting timing chains overhauled. Engine's getting rebuilt in the Dodge. So just constant stuff going on. So I apologize for not making more videos, keeping you guys updated. But a buddy of mine has a new toy, and I'm going to go over and help him here in the near future. And I'm looking forward to sharing that with you guys. So, guys, God bless you. Stay tuned. I'll try to keep you updated. And you know what? Go have some fun. Go do some riding. Enjoy God's creation. And as always, God bless you.